Please respond to 1 Charlie 1. Engine 5, engine 55, engine 33. Truck 1, truck 49, medic 20, field out respond. Newgate Avenue, 3rd Street, Hamilton Green for the building fire.
Recently in the Midwest, firefighters responded to what appeared to be a routine fire that started on the front porch of this colonial-style home. Within no time, this was anything but routine. 2 firefighters making a search of the 2nd floor found themselves trapped and the stairway engulfed. Within moments, both men knew the window was the only way out. And as you can see, there was no ladder where it had to be. And the few seconds it took to reach them for these men will never be forgotten. Thank God, a tragedy avoided. And from this near tragedy, what can we learn?
Firebox on 50-4, please respond to 1 Charlie 1. Engine 5, engine 55, engine 33. Truck 1, truck 49, medic 20, field out respond. Newgate Avenue, 3rd Street, Hamilton Green for the building fire. Firebox on 50-4, please respond to 1 Charlie 1. Engine 5, engine 55, engine 33. Truck 1, truck 49, medic 20, field out respond. Newgate Avenue.
Thanks for taking the time to let us introduce to you and your department the Ryan Escape Bar. Our introduction is only a few minutes long, and we're sure everyone in the department will thank you. The concept of the Ryan Escape Bar is uniquely simple to understand and quick and easy to use. We've taken the police and fire department's favorite tool for entry and combined it with unique adaptation to make it a life-saving piece of equipment for all who carry it. Leaving the basic design the same, we've added 2 points of attachment over the entry fork with an attachment for a ventilation ring and an all-important hookup ring in the center of the tool that can't slide up or down on the bar. You'll notice that our center attachment ring is one-piece construction, no weld joints, capable to lift over 10 tons. This one-piece constructed ring will have no welds, no point of failure of a cracked weld joint that could go undetected. This hookup ring has the capability of a 360-degree rotation, allowing for easy access when attaching the carabiner hook. Once the bar is set in place into the wall on a 45-degree angle at the base of the window, an even distribution of torque is placed on the hookup ring, absorbing all motion once weight is placed on the rope. All motion and stress are concentrated in the center of the bar, allowing the entry point set in the wall to stay in place. This feature gives the first responder the assurance of the best possible exit, not having to rely on a simple hook point, which is always in motion, which is able to twist out or run up the wall, or worse yet, set under a windowsill that could be rotten or not adequately secured and not able to withstand the weight of the first responder in full turnout gear and the weight of the victim. And what if the firefighter has to swing to another window after his or her exit? The Ryan Escape Bar solves this concern by using the strongest part of the wall, the window frame, and can allow the whole search squad to exit right behind one another, quickly and safely. The more weight on the bar, the better the set. No more trying to make an entry tool an escape tool. To show the Ryan Escape Bar in action, we've enlisted the help of Bridget Jennings and Chris Myers, both New Jersey police officers. You'll now observe Officer Jennings enter a smoke-filled room in search of 2 young boys. Upon finding the boys, it's clear to her that the way she entered the house no longer exists, and the fire department's a good 8 minutes away. And tonight, her ingenuity is the only way all 3 will survive. But tonight, more than luck is with her because she's entered the home with the Ryan Escape Bar. We'll start a timer as she enters the room to make the rescue. She's located the boys. Gets them to a window. Removes the windowsill for closer penetration when setting the bar. Lowers one, then the other. rescue rope. Next, the fireman plays out the same scenario. The search, the lowering of the kids, removal of the sill and his exit. Let's watch. 3 people again rescued in less than 1 minute. Not a single second wasted that could have resulted in a tragedy in both rescues. These are monumental results when every second counts and where rescues are more efficiently carried out. And think of the benefit to the officers and firefighters. The stress that's taken off their shoulders, knowing these rescues are now many more times achievable. When all you need is a window and the Ryan escape bar for everyone to survive. As we show this product to police and fire departments, everyone is amazed this product did not happen years ago. It just seems such a natural fit that the people who run into burning buildings never had a tool with this capability at their disposal. Let's look at other unique advantages the Ryan escape bar offers. A slim, streamlined design, no wider than the entry forks. Two gas shutoff slots. When using the bar as a sweeping tool, the physical dynamics of the bar tucked under the arm and the ring held in the hand cuts the fatigue factor dramatically for the firefighter. Firefighters are amazed how much longer they can sweep a room without becoming arm weary. Notice the integral fluting on the easy grip handle. This has become extremely popular with firefighters. An anchor point when securing a heavy chain. Two striking points on the bar. If for any reason an anchor point is required in the hood or trunk, the Ryan escape bar is easily pounded into the vehicle for quick, secure stabilization of the application needed. Using the ring as a handle. On slick or frozen ground, the bar aids in footing a ladder. An emergency 3-foot step ladder. Gaining entry into a manhole, cavern, or deep ravine. And last but not least, two of the bar's most important features. An ice and swift water rescue tool, which we'll show more of later. and accommodating any hook or bailout system on the market today for positive peace of mind hookups and safe descents. A major concern to many firefighters is having to rely on the newly developed hook as the anchor point for their rope or bailout system. These concerns are justified. Trusting in a hook point which is constantly in motion and placed under a windowsill which could be rotten, or the point of the hook caught only on the window frame molding, could one day lead to disaster. A major problem easily solved with placing the hook inside the Ryan escape bar's ring. We now show one more scenario that's within our means to make sure it never happens again. Our firefighter does one more search in a vacant building that kids were playing in when the fire broke out. He's on the 3rd floor with thick smoke and now an odor of gas. With his search over, he finds no one. He's got to move more quickly. He can't see and he's becoming disoriented. There's now fire in the stairwell and the smoke's getting thicker and the odor of gas stronger. He's got to bail out a window. He remembers seeing a vent pipe in the closet. As the timer starts, he's found the pipe and he ties on. The fire has intensified and the smoke has gotten worse and the smell of gas stronger. He's got to move more quickly. 58 seconds gone and he's just now gotten to the window. And the story goes from bad to worse. The pipe was 28 feet from the window, leaving him 12 feet of rope for his 35-foot descent. He yells for a ladder, but it's been 79 seconds since he's tied onto the pipe. These are these firefighters' last 79 seconds on Earth. The building explodes, and he's gone. For first responders whose lives hang by such a thin thread in the ticking of the clock, the 79 seconds or the 59 seconds, or the 39 seconds or the 19 seconds sometimes makes the difference between life and death. Knowing that, we have to give them that time, and the Ryan escape bar can buy them those precious seconds. With the Ryan escape bar's hookup made directly at the window, the full length of the rescue line is available, with no time wasted looking for a hookup. And that's a major reassurance to the rescuer, knowing that he can get out of a dangerous situation within seconds. Let's replace every existing first responders entry tool on every truck and in every car, making it absolutely positive that the older bar is never mistakenly taken into a fire again. Let these old bars go out the same way the .38 revolver was retired, replaced with equipment much more capable of doing a much more dependable job. Your people count on you to outfit them the best way possible, giving them the best possible way to make the rescue and go home safely. The Ryan escape bar gives them and the people in harm's way the best means of escape and rescue when all other ways are gone. Tragedies like the January 2005 fire that happened to the New York Fire Department could have been so easily avoidable if the rescue squad had the Ryan escape bar. All 5 men could have been down below the fire in a matter of seconds. It's tragedies like these that drive us on. Let's not let tonight be someone's last day on the job. Along with fire, one of the most dangerous situations first responders face is ice and swift water rescues. These conditions change every few seconds, and the first responder so often runs the risk of becoming victims themselves. So many rescuers, non-professional and professional, have become victims themselves because of the unstable surroundings. The Ryan escape bar has been designed to keep the first responders safe and out of harm's way. The major problem with the ice rescue is the victim has the only major point of stability up until now. Because the victim has ice at the top of his body acting as a stop point, he has the advantage over someone with a rope with no footing who can easily be pulled towards the thin ice. First responders using ladders and long poles or even branches or making a human chain all run the risk of becoming victims themselves. Police, usually being the first to respond in this type of emergency, have to act quickly. First, making sure they don't become victims themselves, and secondly, in not being prepared or not being equipped could result in the ultimate tragedy, being too late. Observe our firefighter constantly checking the ice, constantly making sure he's safe, out of harm's way, able to make the rescue, all accomplished with this one unique personal safety rescue tool. Keeping a large distance between the first responder and the victim. The Ryan escape bar is easily pounded into good ice or frozen riverbank, and the first responder now has that all-important point of solid footing, letting him get a long rope to the victim while he remains on solid ice or good ground. All done in a matter of seconds, not minutes, which the victim does not have. The first responder alone controls the situation by staying clear of the danger of not getting pulled onto thin ice and making the rescue while waiting for backup if needed. Keeping the first responder safely footed on solid ice and ground while getting aligned to the victim. A win-win situation all around for everyone, and all accomplished in less than a minute after assessing the situation. Swiftwater rescues are not much different. The victim's location changes every few seconds, and the Ryan escape bar can be moved quickly to keep pace with the situation. The first responder can move the rescue line up and down the bridge or move the same way on the riverbank. And when the victim is captured and the tremendous force of the water makes holding onto an old bar almost impossible, the Ryan escape bar's fixed ring assures this won't happen. The advantages you've just seen in the scenarios we've shown only enforces that everywhere in this country, in every police and fire vehicle, the Ryan escape bar will save the lives of the first responders, victims, and can adapt to almost any life-threatening situation. You as decision and policy makers for the people you work with and the people who respect your years of service in making their jobs safer will come to appreciate your efforts in making the Ryan escape bar part of the life-saving equipment they've come to rely on. As the Ryan escape bar is placed into service in your department, you as first responders will develop new uses and more applications, which we want to hear about, to help share with others throughout the country. Other life-saving techniques your department found exists for others to learn from. Let us hear from you about your successes with the Ryan escape bar. Thank you. Our company motto is one we can all live with. Let's not let tonight be someone's last day on the job.